Socha and I play the role of Vendla. When Jim Carnahan first called me and told me, I think I was just in such a state of shock that I didn't even I didn't scream or act crazy. He told me, he was that I was cast, and I remember I literally went, "Oh, okay." And I got out of the car and I just started bawling, just crying, but I couldn't figure out, so many things were going through my head. My mom is a singer and performer, and my dad is a musician, so something would have been really wrong with me if I didn't end up doing something like this. So I guess that's how they knew I was definitely their kid. Ever since I was little, I would watch movies like Wizard of Oz and Sound of Music in Oklahoma. I watched every movie musical, and I would perform all of them. I had costumes and props and the whole shebang. When I would play The Sound of Music, my dad had this old violin case because he had some old instruments, and because I was little, I would use that as my guitar case, and I would carry it everywhere and do all her. I knew every word to those movies, every dance step, I was I was an only child. I had to entertain myself somehow. So I guess I just always knew. I saw my mom in a show when I was 4, and in the spring, and by that fall I had auditioned for my first show, or I was 4 or 5, and I did The King and I with my mom actually, and I was a little Siamese princess, and so I think I just always knew. She's definitely innocent. I don't want to say naive, because she knows. I feel like she thinks there is more out there in the world. She doesn't know everything, but she definitely wants to, and that's why she's so attracted to Melchior, because he seems to know so much, and she knows that he'll tell her things that adults won't tell her. Because the cast is smaller, every single person on that stage has a speaking role, which isn't always common. Everyone speaks, everyone has a character, everyone has such a purpose of being there. And so when I saw the show, even though there technically were leads, I watched everyone. I saw the whole show, and it's so great that there really is a show out there where it really truly takes every single person to make it what it is. You're in the scenes, and it's very formal and structured, and the language is very time appropriate, and then the music starts and you just watch these kids turn to the audience and whip out their microphone like they're in front of their mirror in their bathroom and just let it all out. Every person can relate to some point in our show, to something, to letting it all, to just the general feeling of letting everything go and letting everything out. Everyone can relate to a moment in their life where they just needed to do that.